one of a multiple part series for WARNO tutorials.
Before we begin, let's take a moment to get used to the camera controls. Move the camera to the objective marker, find your unit, and left-click to select it.
As this wonderful woman is explaining to us, this one is about basic controls. So moving the camera. This is just your basic RTS controls here. Scroll in, scroll out on the mouse. If you select it or hover over a unit and zoom in, it'll zoom right in close to that unit so you can see the model. Hold down your scroll wheel and rotate the mouse to look around. And then it's just your typical WASD.
I'm listening, Captain.
It wants us to locate.
This is Saber 6. Actual comm check complete. Over. Hearing you loud and clear, sir. War is about to kick off, and we suffer a flat tire. Our escort back to the staging area is waiting nearby, sir.
You have selected your first unit. Let's check out the unit's information panel. The left part of the panel displays general information about the unit.
The fuel, that is pretty important, as well as cohesion. Your cohesion is going to affect how fast the unit can fire. If the unit gets overwhelmed, then their efficiency in combat is greatly degraded.
The central part is dedicated to the unit's rules of engagement, a concept that will be covered in a later tutorial.
Okay, later tutorial, we're just in the basics.
The right part of the panel is dedicated to the unit's weapon loadout.
Right. So here we got M2 50 cal ready to fire. You can also toggle it to not fire by clicking on the icon. It tells you the type of ammunition and then how many rounds it has. So you do have to pay attention to logistics in this game, and there is a tutorial on that later on. We'll go
Clicking on the name of the unit will open an even more detailed unit panel. You can also access it by pressing the I key. An escort is waiting. Move the command unit by right-clicking near the friendly troop transports.
I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay, so now we click on Saber 6, the commander here.
Let's go, driver.
We're going to join our escort of 5 MPs. What are these guys doing? They're on their phone, just hanging out in the back. We're about to kick off. And of course, we're just driving straight into the freezing bushes. Instead of keeping it tactical.
MPs might not win the war, but some force protection is better than nothing.
Your new unit is a military police squad transported by an unarmored jeep. Here's the main label that displays several details.
Right.
In the center, the icon of the unit, which uses either RTS or NATO symbols.
So RTS is your default, and you can adjust this in settings, or you can go to NATO, and it gives you your traditional NATO symbol. So for infantry, you know, within the square box, there's an X, 2 slashes, or armor units would be a circle. Things like that, if you're used to it, you can use that. But the RTS is kind of the default and easiest option, like here. They're in a Jeep, easy to see.
At the top left, if any additional unit is carried, the icon of the transported unit is displayed.
Icon, 5 military police soldiers in this M151.
On the right, the unit's experience. Here, the 2 chevrons mean that the unit is veteran.
Okay, Corporal.
This represents the price range of the unit. Here, the red triangle means that the transport vehicle is of low price.
Yeah, because red typically means good. Okay, good decision.
And finally, the name of the transported unit.
All right, our staging area is further up the road. No time to waste, sir.
All right.
You can find the orders menu on the right-hand side of the interface. Hover your cursor above each option to find out what they do.
Everyone, you hit the F button.
Received loud and clear.
And you'll see how the icon or the route changes here, and they'll just follow the road. They move significantly faster. So that's a good option. to a command area or a specific, key terrain, that's really important feature to use. But otherwise, you don't really want to just be traveling on the road, ducks in a row. It's a good way to lose a lot of units.
We made it. Now let's figure out what the hell is happening. And get the troops to Redcon 1. Over and out.
Part 1. If you like this video or want to see more like it, please like and subscribe. That's all here for today. Queasy Armadillo Gaming. We're gone.